Family Information Service. What is it? Let's see. Early Years and Children's Team oversees the quality and delivery of early years childcare and childcare providers across Essex. This includes the Family Information Service, FIS, children's centres, preschool, daycare, childminding and out-of-school providers, and Early Years and Childcare Careers Service. They also provide a range of publications for the public and providers. Callers can find these on the Essex County Council website, under Early Years Publications. Alternatively, publications can be posted out via the intranet, Forms and Publications, found under the heading Schools, Children and Families. Children's Centres. Every family with a child under 5 years old should have access to a local children's centre. Children's centres offer a range of services, information and support in their local community. Task: what do we think a children's centre may do? How to deal with calls about children's centres. You can provide general information. You can provide contact details for children's centres, using the link on the Early Years Infobase page. This is also available to the general public via Essex County Council's website, using the search typing Find a Childcare Provider. Can anyone remember what cannot be found on the Finding Your Local Childcare search? Essex Family Information Service, FIS. Task: what do you think Essex Family Information Service do? Information we provide for parents. Task: what might a parent want to know about childcare? Lists of providers. We can provide callers with a list of childcare providers to match their search criteria. This information is available on the CRM system, as well as the Essex County Council website. Parents can run their own search using the site. We would encourage that they self-serve, so where possible refer callers to use the search online. For people that cannot do this themselves, we use the CRM, which we will show you this afternoon. Note: parents can also obtain a list of potential childcare providers registered with Ofsted via the Direct.gov website. This will not have details of baby and toddler groups. We will cover Ofsted shortly. Ofsted. Registered with Ofsted. Whether a childcare provider is registered with Ofsted may be important to a parent. Not all childcare providers are registered with Ofsted. For example, where the child is looked after in their own home, where no child under 8 is looked after, etc. Some providers choose to register voluntarily, as it can give them an advantage with future employers/parents. For a full list of current exceptions, refer the caller to www.ofsted.gov.uk. Registering with Ofsted gives reassurance that the provider has been inspected, delivers early years foundation stage, delivers free early education entitlement. Staff are DBS checked. Details of Ofsted registration can be found on Infobase Family Information Service, Understanding Ofsted Registration. Early Years Foundation Stage. All Ofsted registered childcare providers deliver Early Years Foundation Stage. This is a play-based curriculum, providing learning, development and care for children from birth to 5 years old. More information can be found on the Family Information Service page on Infobase. We can also send information attached to an email template or order paper versions on forms and publications. Funding. There are various funding options. Parents may be able to access to help with childcare, such as free early education entitlement, child tax credits, employer childcare vouchers, funding to help continue education. More information on types of funding can be found on the new Family Information Service page on Infobase. Inclusion. Childcare providers should make provision, within reason, for children with special needs. So the lists of childcare providers we send should be applicable to those parents with a child with special needs. They should then discuss their child's individual needs with their chosen provider or providers. Note: If a parent is having difficulty accessing childcare, they can use the Brokerage Service. Let's look at what the Brokerage Service does. Brokerage Service. Essex County Council has a statutory duty to make sure children can access childcare that meets their needs. To help achieve this, Essex County Council offer a brokerage service, which we can refer to. The Brokerage Service has specialist advisors, who provide direct support to parents to find and take up suitable childcare provision. We will look at how you would make a referral to the Brokerage Service using the CRM later today. Complaints about a childcare provider. Ofsted can investigate complaints or concerns regarding the quality of childcare provided by a registered childcare provider. Investigate concerns about people providing childcare who are not registered with Ofsted. It is always best for the complainant to talk to the childcare provider or person in charge before contacting Ofsted, unless they think a child or children are at risk of harm or abuse. Then they must follow the safeguarding process. A safeguarding call would need to be transferred to the Children's Social Care line unless you are trained to take those calls. Ofsted contact details can be found on the Family Information Service page on Infobase. Information for providers. Task: what type of calls might you get from providers? Setting up a childcare setting. Callers may wish to set up a holiday, out-of-school club, day nursery or preschool. To do this, they need to contact the dedicated Early Years website provided by Essex County Council for details. See the Family Information Service page on Infobase for links. Support for childcare providers. Courses and training. Early Years, Childcare Training and Personal Development (CPD) deliver a wide range of training for practitioners working in registered early years and childcare provisions across Essex. Early Years Qualifications provide information about early years and childcare qualifications. More information about recruitment, staff vacancies, and becoming a childminder is available on www.essex.gov.uk/early years and childcare. Childminder Accreditation. Childminders can be accredited. This can give them a unique selling point. To find out about becoming accredited, contact the Preschool Learning Alliance. See the Early Years page on Infobase for contact details. Changing details. If a provider wants to do any of the following: change their personal details, deregister, be removed from the public list, advise the caller to email eydata@essex.gov.uk. If the caller wishes to change their details on the DirectGov website, they must inform Ofsted. Any questions?